Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Darren Gregg, your magistrate in District 3. Today is February the 1st, 2022. It's about 9:40 p.m. in the evening. I wanted to bring you a little information tonight on YouTube. If you don't know by now, I'm one of them people that likes to be prepared for anything. And we had some speakers tonight at the court meeting and talking about various things. And while one of the gentlemen was there, I asked him the conversation of the weather, the adverse weather coming up that we're going to have possibly late Wednesday, maybe late Thursday into the weekend, with ice and some snow and possible power outages. Well, first of all, I'd like to tell you that if you don't get the notifications from the county, you can go to the Pendleton County Emergency Management page and get set up on your cell phone where you can get the notifications from the county for adverse weather, car wrecks, trees down the road, high water over some of the small bridges we have in the county. A lot of useful things there for people to check out. But I wanted to get this video out there as soon as I could tonight, so you can be a little better prepared for this. If we get all this ice and snow they're talking about, it's a big chance that we could lose electrical power to your home. Now, what do you do if you lose electrical power to your home? What can you do? Well, if you heat with wood like I do, Mother Nature will take care of it, long as you're not a lazy grasshopper and you get your wood cut early in the year so it'll cure, and you don't have as big a chance of creosote building up in your chimney and burning yourself down. Fortunately, I'm able to get my wood up and be ready for winter by late summer, and I cut enough wood to heat my house all winter because I don't like big bills. And I got other sources of backup heat for my house also. But if the power goes out and you don't have electricity, I remember back years ago when we had a power outage, my sister was without power for 11 days. I'm not going to be without power for 11 days if I can help it. So there is a way to generate power to your house. And I'm going to tell you how to do it if you don't already know. Is it against the law to do it? I don't know. I don't know if it's against the law to do what I'm doing, but it's against the law to drive 56 miles an hour, and I probably drive 57 going down 27 every day. So if it's against the law, I'm not going to sit in here and freeze to death, or my grandchildren freeze to death. I'm going to provide for my family. So I've got a generator, and it's a big one. It's a big boy. It runs off of propane, and it also runs off gasoline. And I bought this about a year ago. And I've got this, a friend of mine come out here one day, and we hardwired it into my house. So if this is against the law and you don't want to do it, don't do it. If it's not against the law and you want to do it, do it. It's up to you. But like I say, I'm going to provide for my family. Everything I can provide for my family. Food, water, shelter, ammo. On YouTube, you're probably supposed to say AMM space O, ammo. But I've got this generator in a building, and I've got the building that's secure, got locks on it and everything. But there's no house unable to break in the world that I know of. You know, I just soon leave my door unlocked, and you walk in, take what you want, so you don't bust my door down. But this generator is set up in a building at my house, and I took wire, electrical wire, and I've buried it under the ground. And the wire has to have two male ends on it to fit the right fittings that you're going to plug it into. So, example, I come in tonight and the power's out. I get my little trusty flashlight out and I go to the breaker box. I'm eating M&Ms. I go to the breaker box and I kill the main. You got to kill the main. The main gets killed first. If you don't kill the main, you screw everything up. And you could possibly burn your house down. I'm not a professional at this, but I've did it. I've tried it. I've run it. And thanks to my friend Logan that helped me, I've got power. So what you do is you kill the main. That kills everything. Then I unplug my dryer from the socket. Well, on this wire, I've got a dryer cord hooked to this wire. I plug that into my dryer outlet. I go outside to my building and I start my generator. Then I take and plug the other wire into my generator. When I plug that into my generator, it burns every light, every refrigerator, your cook stove, your microwave. You got to have certain size wire. You can't just use an extension cord to do this and run everything. But if you got a small generator, you could do the same thing and just plug it into the wall. Then you'd have lights. But who wants to just sit in there and be cold with a light shine? Not me. I want to be warm. I want my grandkids to be warm. So when you do what I was just saying, and your power's out for a week, you know, you don't have to run that generator 24 hours a day for a week. You can shut it off and run it 6 hours, shut it off, run it 6 more, shut it off. And as long as you don't dig in your deep freezer or your refrigerator too much, that stuff will stay froze for quite a while. So with all this weather coming up, I felt like it would be important to let people know this. So if you don't have a generator, I guess you better get you a couple covers or have somewhere to go to keep warm, because, you know, I can remember the day that we had a storm and the power was out for like 11 days. And the family member I had that was out for 11 days, they heated with wood at the time, so they was able to keep warm at least. But, you know, after 11 days, stuff's going to thaw out in the refrigerator and the freezers and things like that. So, and I was also told that it's illegal to do that. I think I've done mentioned that, but, you know, yeah, I'm not going to sit around and let my family freeze to death just because you don't want me to have heat. So that's one way of keeping the power on at your house. And if you live in the great state of New York, the whole state, October of 2022, you can check this out. You can go to the internet and find this out. October of 2022. If you live in the state of Kentucky, if you live in the state of New York, not New York City, the whole state, including the city, you are not allowed to burn wood anymore. There's stipulations that basically doesn't allow you to burn wood in the great state of New York. And that's the message I have for you today. And like I said, if you want to go to that website, go to the Pendleton County Emergency Management website, and you can get that installed onto your phone. And any kind of adverse weather that comes up, it will come to your phone as like a text message and tell you if the bridges are flooded or power outage or whatever have you. So that's about all I have for today. Meeting tonight went well. I thought it went well. It was just a caucus meeting, but at the meeting tonight, that's where I got the information for the Pendleton County Emergency Management page. And you ought to install that into your phone as soon as possible. Thank you for watching the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you didn't like the video, sorry. It was boring, I guess. I don't know. But until next time, stay warm and safe this weekend, folks. Thank you from District 3. Have a good evening.